So this YouTube channel has done $20,000 in the past month, and yet they only started like 2 months ago. These videos are pretty easy to make, especially if you have money just laying around that you can invest into these videos and hire a team of freelancers off of Upwork to make these videos for you. And today I'm excited to show you how you can make these videos too and make a full-time income off of this whilst working part-time. If you don't know me, my name's Tony. I run Faceless YouTube channels. I've been doing this for 5 years now. These are the students. This is Alex, Tom, Brett, Mike, people who have helped make serious money online, get monetized very quick, and here's some of the results that they've done. This was Alex, $2,200 in a single day over here. In his first 2 weeks, he hit $13,000 on this specific channel, and this isn't the first one I've helped him to monetize. And then there's more results over here. Here's Tom, did $900 in a day over here. So I've been doing this for over 5 years. I've helped multiple people make a full-time income with YouTube whilst working part-time hours. So this isn't my first rodeo. Now, if you're interested in getting similar results, then there's a link to book a call with me down below. Click on the link and we can discuss further. So looking at this channel, they're doing these like weird...
Standing at the mouth of a tunnel that runs underneath an Amish farmhouse in Holmes County, Ohio. No wires, no compressor, no thermostat, and the air coming out of it is 55 degrees in the middle of August. This $300 system cools any home to 55 degrees using nothing but the earth beneath your feet and a fan that draws less.
I don't even know what the heck this niche is. This looks like some sort of energy saving, heat, physics niche in a sense. Illegal cooling. The 300 tunnel that keeps any home. Okay, so it's like cost-effective energy kind of thing. Why the Amish have never been. It's like an Amish channel by the looks of it. An Amish energy saving channel, which is interesting. I've never seen this niche before. It just randomly popped up. It's still early to get into this niche if you want to create similar videos and make a full-time income with this channel. This is pretty easy to replicate, in my opinion. With the help of AI and freelancers, you can definitely make it rain like a hurricane with this channel, with this niche specifically. Yeah, I don't even know what to call this channel. Is a heating channel? Like, you're going to need AI and freelancers to make a channel like this. And that's why it's pretty good to go into this niche, because it's untapped. It's very specific, but it has a high demand. So that's very interesting. That's the first channel on the list that we are looking at. Oh, looks like they're selling something here. Eli Yoda Secrets. Okay, they have a few books. $27, $47, $97. Solid. Yeah, selling books on YouTube works pretty well, by the way. I actually just sold a book. As I was recording today, like literally a few minutes ago, I had a notification saying you just received $27 on your Stripe account because I just sold the book on one of my channels, which is insane. $27 is a good price. Someone was telling me about the psychology of having 7 at the end. Apparently just works better. Some type of psychological benefit. I mean, in the Bible, 7 is the number of completion. God finished his work on the 7th day and he rested. So it's the number of rest and completion. So that's interesting. Okay, they're doing some sales pressure tactics over here. Okay. Get full guide. Interesting. Get full bundle. That's a good way of selling it. But this is smart. Yeah, making it rain like a hurricane, not just with views, but also with ebooks. Solid. I really believe that YouTube is moving towards that. Not just relying on AdSense, but also selling ebooks. If you want to know how to do that, book a call with me below. I can walk you through the entire process. But this is a solid niche Amish channel that is popping off right now. Next channel, it looks like we have Science Sun. They started 2 months ago, and in the past month, they have done $20,000 according to vidIQ, and they had this channel. Whoa. 10 million views in 2 months. Damn, 21 minutes long, meaning the RPM is probably like $6 minimum. So if we did the math, that did 60 grand. Like this video did 60 grand in revenue. And it probably only cost like $100, $150 to make that video. So imagine putting in $150 to make like 60 grand. That is an insane ROI. Oh, but put your money in stocks, bro. You know, you'll get rich in like 30 years. 7 ancient discoveries that defy all explanation. 7 ancient Okay, so this is like an ancient discoveries niche. Okay, this niche has been around for a long time. However, it looks like they've hit this with a different angle that has hit something in the algorithm and with the audience that has caused them to go viral, which is insane. Impossible construction, Burj Khalifa, the building that shouldn't exist. But yeah, solid channel. If you want to go into this, they just started 2 months ago and they already did 6 figures in revenue by the looks of it. I mean, 14 million views on a $10 RPM. That's 140. On a $5 RPM, that's like 100. That's like 80,000. So they've probably done like 100 grand in 2 months, which is insane. This channel, $20,000 with 3.4 million views. But yeah, solid channel, solid niche. If you want to get into this niche, hire a team of Upwork. Don't try to do the videos yourself. You can use AI for the scripts, but everything else, use freelancers. Use freelancers for the editing, for the thumbnail, for the voiceover. You can use AI. That's depending on the niche. Some niches you can't, and some niches you can get away with an AI voice. Let's look at this channel.
Beneath the sands of Egypt lie 25 granite
100% AI.
containers each weighing 100 tons.
AI voice, I mean.
No engineer on Earth can explain how they were made. In India stands an iron pillar that hasn't rusted for 16 centuries, while modern steel succumbs in just years. In Iraq, they found a battery, assembled 2,000 years before Volta presented his own. These items don't fit into textbooks because textbooks were written by people who never saw them.
There's a guy just disappear over here. So these videos, they're not even amazing, but they're printing money, which is insane. It looks like 20K a month. So yeah, it's not too late to get into this niche. With these kind of views, you're going to be making some serious money. So damn, solid. Okay, next channel we have Todd School. So Todd School, it looks like some sort of Japanese parenting channel. So it started 1 month ago. Their most popular video is 1.4 million views, which is insane. They're doing 8K a month according to vidIQ, which is interesting. And they just started a month ago. So that's pretty solid. You can go into this niche, make similar videos. Now let's go into how you can make these kind of videos. Now, first of all, you would want to look at their most viral video and copy their transcript and put it into Claude. So if we look at here, it says how to raise calm kids like the Japanese without punishment. Okay, so what we can do is we can take this video idea, how to raise calm kids like the Japanese. So what we can do here is we can change the word calm to something else. So for example, for educational purposes, why don't we call this how to raise obedient kids like the Japanese without punishment? Okay, so instead of calm, we just change it and we put the word obedient. So we're going to copy this title. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the description, hit show transcript, hit copy transcript, and we're going to go into Claude, which is our AI beast of a script writer. So what we're going to do is we're going to paste this over here. We paste in the script here, and then we say maintain the writing style and word count of this script, but make it about, and then obedient kids like the Japanese without punishment. Make sure it's not a carbon copy of the script so that YouTube doesn't flag it as a duplicate. Use different examples, etc. Put that in, and the AI is going to go to work and create a beast of a script for us. So let this go to work. Now, whilst this is going to work, you're going to create the voiceovers with 11 Labs. So 11 Labs is an AI tool which creates voiceovers. However, what I'm thinking of doing, if I was to go into this niche, is instead of having a female, like a motherly figure, I'll have maybe a father. So yeah, you can niche bend and do like a father channel, a Japanese father. But for the sake of our education, let's just keep it as a female, and we're just going to cover topics they haven't covered before. And whilst the AI is writing the script, once the script is done, what you can do, okay, looks like it's already done. So you can copy it, and you can go over to 11 Labs, hit studio, new blank project, audio project. You paste in the script, and then you generate the script. Now, I always like to use V3, and then you click enhance text over here, so it gives expressions over here. Always remove this. Never forget to remove that. So once you've created the voiceover, you can then give it to your video editor and your thumbnail designer to create a video and a thumbnail for you. So what you would want to do is you would want to go on upwork.com to create job posts for people to apply to your job posts and then work for you as an editor and a thumbnail designer. Those are two separate roles, by the way. I'll never have an editor do the thumbnail as well. I have done, but ideally you would want a thumbnail designer dedicated to that position. So what we're going to do is we're going to go hire talent up here, post a job, and then always select long-term project. I need a video editor for my YouTube channel about parenting. So the AI is going to go to work and it's going to create a job post about a video editor. So fixed price, I think for these videos, we can do $50 a video for now. So I like to do different prices. So one job post is $50. And then the next day I do one for $30. Then I do one for $70. So I mess around with the prices so that I see what kind of talent I attract. That's one way of doing it. So over here, I like to always link the channel so that people know what I'm looking for. So I always put, I am looking for this style of content, and then you link the channel that you're emulating. So boom. Now, obviously you can niche bend and you can come in and you can change the style into a different type of style. You can change the character from this mom to someone else, and you can niche bend, and ideally you would want to do that so that you're not like another Todd School channel out there, but you're coming in with a different angle that no one's ever seen before. It's the same thing, but it's just packaged differently. That's the best things in life. The most successful businesses, from what I've seen, they provide the same thing, but they're just packaged differently. Now, when I was driving here today, and I live in London, and there's many car washes in London, of course. But then I saw one that's branded American Car Wash. It's probably the same car wash as any other car wash you go to. But because it's marketed as an American experience, American car wash, I bet you they probably get more freaking customers from that. And also they probably charge higher. They probably charge higher and brand it differently, but it's the same freaking car wash. It's the same thing. You get your car washed, you get your car vacuumed, hoovered, we call it in the UK. You get your car cleaned, but because it's branded differently, because it's marketed as an American car wash with the American flag, and they probably increase the price so that you feel like you're getting more. But it's the same thing, but people are buying because it's not about what you're selling, it's more about how you package it. Okay, anyway. Okay, I usually leave everything over here as it is, and then I hit finalize job post, and then hit post a standard job for free. Boom. Now I have a video on my channel that talks about how to recruit properly, how to recruit a killer team of freelancers. I'm telling you, there is a specific way to do it. So watch the video and you'll learn. But yes, post as a standard job for free. I've never done this post as a featured for $30. I've never used it. You're going to have a lot of freelancers apply to your job post to work for you. It's very important that you don't believe what they say, because they'll always claim to be the editor for this channel and that channel and Mr. Beast and all that stuff. However, it's very important that you don't listen to them or you don't believe them, because they're just saying that to get the job. So what you would want to do is you would want to give them a test, a personalized task, so that they can do like a mini demo edit. If you give them that personalized task and they carry it out and it's good, and the way to know if it's good is you compare it to your competitors, then you hire them. Okay, that's the best way to do it. Never hire someone just because they claim to have experience or they have a good Upwork account or they've earned a certain amount of money on Upwork. Always, 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 the main litmus test or the filter is give them a personalized task to do, and once they've done it, you compare that to your competitors. And then you ask the question, is their sample similar to my competitors? If yes, you're in. If not, you're out. It's just that simple. I've got more details about how to do that on my YouTube channel. There's a video on that, so you can search that up. So yeah. So next channel is this biblical niche. So this is what I call niche merging, where you take one niche and you merge it with another niche. So this specifically has taken the Bible niche and it has merged it with the health niche. So the health niche and the Bible niche have now become one, and it has created this baby. So two niches have had a baby and it's come out with this thing. Okay, excuse me. They just started like what? Damn, 1 month ago, and in the past month, 5K in revenue. But if we look at how many views they've got, 600,000. Okay, this is still early in the niche, but this is still good. 5K in revenue. From my experience after coaching people in the health niche has like a $7.5 RPM. So if we was to look at this, so according to vidIQ, they're doing 5.3K a month, and they just started a month ago. Solid niche to go into, very early. You can be one of the early ones in this niche, and yeah, pretty solid. So if we look at these videos, it looks like they are putting God's medicine, energy of God. I love this thumbnail. That looks so cool. God's thumbnail, God's medicine, energy of God, God's medicine. Okay, cool. You would want to keep doing food that's mentioned in the Bible and see how it relates to us today. So 15 fermented foods your body is begging for. Okay, it's a good angle. Thumbnail's very simple. You can easily create these with Nano Banana. Let's see if we can create one of these. Oh, damn. Look at these. Look at the length of these videos. 40 minutes. Damn. Yeah. Their RPM's probably like $9 or maybe even higher. But yeah, solid niche. Damn. They talk about biblical drinks, biblical food, God's medicine, stuff that's mentioned in the Bible. Probably stuff that's not even mentioned in the Bible they're talking about. And they're just saying, well, God created this, so it's good, you know? So, because then you'll kind of run out of video ideas if you can mention every freaking food in the Bible, and then what? You're gonna have to figure out what the heck you're gonna do your video about. But there's still some stuff they haven't done. Oh look, there's fish. I was gonna say fish because Jesus multiplied the bread and the fish. They haven't included bread. Maybe they should put bread, but the ancient type of bread that was actually good for you, not the stuff that we eat now. So this is interesting. Very early sacred flora. I have seen a few other channels in this niche, but it's not too late to go into this. This is pretty solid. Also, this whole thing about oversaturation on YouTube, I'm not a big believer to this whole oversaturation theory, because as long as there's more viewers than producers, there's no such thing as oversaturation. Like, how can you tell me that the restaurant business is oversaturated? You can't, because it's like there's always going to be a need for people to eat. There's always going to be a need for people to dine. There's always going to be a need for hunger, for people to eat. So it's like, you can't tell me that the restaurant business is oversaturated. There's always going to be people eating. Same with YouTube. You can't tell me that YouTube's oversaturated. There's billions of views every month. There's way more viewers than producers. So it's like, and it's only increasing and increasing. YouTube just took over Netflix. And by the way, if you have that fire in your belly and you're looking at these niches and you're like, damn, these look solid, Tony, I want to work with you, just click the link below. Let's just talk and we can go through the steps. If you're a good fit, great. If you're not, great. Just watch my free content. That's good. Sacred Flora. Looks like a solid niche. So this video right here has got monetized with just one video. It's called Gym Decoded, and their first video uploaded 8 days ago, 300,000 views, and it's already got 1,000 subscribers, and most likely they've got 4,000 hours of watch time, because if you do the maths, 300,000 views, even if they just watch half the video, then it's going to give them enough watch hours to get the 4,000 to be monetized. This is insane. I just found this right now. Jump into this niche. If you're watching this video, listen, if you go into this niche, there's a potential here, especially if you're a gym bro and you like to work out and you can turn your passion into profit by doing this niche. Listen, it's a good niche for you to go into. Jump into this niche. This is solid. And I kind of knew this niche was going to kind of merge, because I've seen the whiteboard explanation stuff and I never really seen a fitness version of it. And I was thinking of it, but this looks like a good solid niche to go into right now. Gym Decoded is the name of the channel, gives different workouts. So damn, yeah. If you're watching this, good niche to go into, and I might go into it. So anyway, you didn't hear that. You didn't hear that. Solid niche. They just started, just got monetized, and they're just going to be climbing. Listen, if all of those views are monetized, 300,000, let's say it's a $5 RPM. That's like $1,500 with just one video. That probably costs like $50, $100 to make. So Gym Decoded, solid niche. I just found it now. You can jump in before everyone else jumps in and you're like the first in the niche. Of course, I don't believe in oversaturation, but when you're early in the niche, there's something called grandfathered in a niche. You can be grandfathered in a niche if you're very early in the niche and you have the first viral videos in a specific niche or a specific topic. We call it grandfathered. You're now grandfathered in the niche, so every video you upload will get promoted by the algorithm, even if other people come and try and copy you. If you're grandfathered and you keep uploading, you will have the upper hand in the niche. So damn, yeah, solid niche to go into. So if we look at this video, let's have a look at this channel. Now, I just seen this channel, so I'm like watching this new like you are.
The bros split. You walk into the gym Monday and it's chest day. You bench, you incline, you fly, you do cable crossovers until your shirt won't fit on the way out. And Tuesday you come back and hit back like a maniac. Wednesday shoulders, Thursday arms, Friday legs if you're not resting. That's the bro split. One muscle group per day, beaten into the ground, then ignored for the next 7 days. This is the split Ziz built his entire physique on. Veiny arms, capped delts, that tanned aesthetic pose that turned half the internet into bodybuilders. Me too. And Arnold ran a version of it. Every Gold's Gym poster on your wall ran it.
Okay, so they're using celebrities as well. So the first thing you see is the thumbnail. This is very important. This is called delivering on the click. So this is the thumbnail right here. And as soon as we click on the video, what do we see? The thumbnail. So this builds subconscious trust with the viewers. When you show something on the thumbnail and when they click on the video and that's the exact same thing they see, they feel that they can trust this video because what they saw on the thumbnail and what they see in the video is the same thing. So they feel like they've already got a bit of what they are looking for, and now they're expecting to get everything and beyond from the video. So that's a very smart move. It's a chess move right there. Touches the subconscious mind. A solid way of retaining the viewer is delivering on the click. Okay, and by the looks of it, throughout the script, they go back to the thumbnail and they go one by one, like through everything that they want to explain. Again, if you want more guidance on how to build a Faceless YouTube channel, there's a free training in my description talking about how you can make a full-time income with Faceless YouTube. Thanks for watching, and just so you know, YouTube have a very sophisticated system where they kind of know what you're looking to watch next. So if you look at the screen right now, there's a video that YouTube is recommending to you that they believe that you would want to watch next. So click on that video and see if they are telling the truth.